What's up, everybody? Today is May 15th, 2024. We got a huge show, too many stories, not enough time. I just want to introduce my colleagues here below me. We have Devin.
What's up?
We have Chris to my left.
What up, everybody?
Scott's not here. He spends more time in brothels than on the show. No, I'm just joking. He got held up. Apparently, Trump came to Cincinnati, and our routes take us through there, and it wasn't cooperating with us today. But so how's your guys going today? Chris, Devin, you guys doing good?
I'm doing great, man. I had actually a good day. I didn't have to deal with Cincinnati today. So
yeah, because you went
there's
west.
always that. I love going west anymore.
It was pretty crazy down there. I've never seen anybody close down anything like that ever. Not any president, candidate, nothing like that. So it was
put a lot of
nuts.
If you go back and watch Friday's conspiracy theory show, it puts a little perspective to it, don't it?
Yeah, it does. Sorry I wasn't here, guys, last night. My youngest graduated, so I was a little bit away from there. But let's get on with this the stories here. So the first story we're going to talk about is the Trump-Biden debate is on. Round 2 fight. So they have actually named the moderators. I don't think that's the story you have pulled up, is it? Chris, you have the other story pulled up. So
I do have it. The bridge.
No, not the bridge.
No, I don't have the other story.
CN debate moderators named for Trump-Biden matchup, which is going to happen June 24th. I heard that they were thinking about Joe Rogan, but I'm sure that fell through really quick. So the CNN debate will take place in Atlanta, Georgia. Jake Tapper and Dana Bash will moderate CNN's June debate. Now, my question is, why? Because Biden can't even hold his own crap in himself. You know what I mean? So
he's got the pens. It'll be fine.
It depends if he can talk or not. I think this is a way for the Democrats to throw Biden in the trash.
I would agree with that. Devin, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
No, please, by all means, sir.
Yeah, I think you're onto something. I think this is a way for them to show the incompetence in Joe Biden, to show his mental destability. I can't say the word right, but I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, it's going
mental
to
stability. Yes.
Yeah, mental stability. I said stability. But yeah,
well,
mental stability.
Is destable. I'll give you that.
He is destable. He is falling apart. He can't walk. He can't talk. I mean,
hold his bowels.
Oh, right. I mean, I think you're onto something with that. I think that is what they're doing. Otherwise, they would just avoid him like they did last time.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. That's the only thing I can think of. What about you, Devin? What do you?
I was listening to a little bit of stuff from Fox News just to get some more insight on this story before I was able to come to a conclusion. So from what I understand, Biden is losing right now by double digits in 5 key swing states.
You think this is going to help?
Which most of them he won. It's not about what it's going to help. It's about what are they going to do? No one's ever come from behind in those key swing states and won before, except for one person, and that was Donald Trump. And Biden ain't Donald Trump, so Biden has to do something. The campaign has to do something. They have to put a show of force or anything. So they just threw this out there to try and see if he would just be like, "No, I don't want to debate."
Let's hear what Trump has to say about it.
Oh yeah,
Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of the United States, and I to debate. We have to talk about what he's doing and where we're going. We owe it to our country. We owe it to all Americans. Anytime, anywhere, any place.
That says it all right there.
Yep. I mean, it has to be to throw him to the trash. It has to be like, oh my God, we didn't realize he was this inept. So we're going to replace him with Bozo the Clown. He'd be a better candidate.
He would be. And I mean, look, Trump ain't wrong, man. Trump can debate. Trump has a mouthpiece and he knows how to entertain. He was an entertainer for years. And he destroyed Biden in the last debates, and Biden was already on the verge of just not being there then. Just imagine him having to stand up there for an hour while Trump just destroys him.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be ugly. It's not going to be pretty. Not
No.
the least bit away. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
I
Yeah.
mean, even Biden, he is so lost and so gone. This is Wayne Root. Puts this Wayne Root. My message to President Trump: the debates are a trap. Something is wrong. Drug test
Sure.
Biden. You know what I mean? So Biden
Oh,
saying they're a trap. Yeah, it might be a trap for you. They're like, we can't win with this guy.
No, they
well,
can't.
you did see that they are going to have no crowd there at all. There's no crowds at all allowed there. So it's going to be completely just debaters and moderator, and that's it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. And the Democrats are saying, well, this is going to allow for a debate without any of the cheering and the jawing and all that crap. So we can actually get honest answers. I'm like, that is some horse crap. You just don't want people booing Biden off the stage.
Right.
They're going to do it anyway. Well, yeah, you're right.
They're not going to be there. So
yeah, that's. I was about to say they're going to do that anyway, but you're right. They're not going to be there to do it. We'll just be at home booing the TV. Boo you.
Yeah.
Boo.
We're all just gonna be sitting around like, is this real? Is this real life? But then again, so a lot of people say that Biden won the last debates, which I think is a bunch of malarkey. But he does do one thing well that kind of counteracts Trump's thing, right? Trump gets under your skin. It's what he's really good at. But when you have no idea that you even exist currently, it's really easy to to not fall for those. What do you think? Greg?
Sorry, I had to move my camera. I had my wife come in here and set everything up for me because I was running a little late.
Well, we are going to move along. I think there's not much more we can talk about Joe. I mean, he just shakes hands.
There's plenty.
There is
plenty we could, but no, we don't want to waste everybody's time and ruin everybody's day with that.
Everyone knows who he is and what he is, and he's a buffoon. And it's a laughing stock to America.
A loser.
But let's go ahead and talk about, guess what? Another barge strikes again.
You going to bring that up?
You can bring that up. A barge hit the Pelican Island Bridge in Galveston, Texas, causing partial collapse and an oil spill. There were no injuries, but the bridge is inaccessible to motor vehicles, basically cutting the island off from mainland. So
nice.
It is unclear what caused the collision.
And it's unclear. It's called war. What is it good for? They are probing our infrastructure. You can go ahead and play that video if you want.
I was about to ask that.
Make it big.
Another one down.
Another one bites the dust. And another one bites. And another one bites. That's all I can sing due to licensing.
Yeah, I was about to say you're cutting it close.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how we let this stuff happen.
I don't think we let it happen. Well, I mean, look at our president.
I think it's an attack on our infrastructure.
By who?
It's a probing.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, the only
that's
person
the
that
problem.
the only country I know that knows everything about us because they, I don't know, owned or created our entire Qualcomm system that all the truckers use, by the way, is China.
China.
If it's China, and maybe
Look,
they need to be reminded why America is the strongest nation on earth.
Those are railroad tracks.
Yeah, they killed the train. We've had a lot of that happening too. A lot of derailments and a lot of train or infrastructure. Look, Devin, I get what you're saying about China, but do you remember when Joe Biden put that list out of where Russia's not allowed to attack us at if they do attack us?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like he gave them a clear shot of here's where you should hit. Don't hit here.
Yeah, I mean, it's
right.
I remember when he did that, and I was like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like, why would you basically just give them a war plan? Hey, you can hit here and here and here. We're not going to attack you, but if you hit this place over here, we're definitely going to attack you. It was the weirdest stuff I ever seen in my life. I was like, that makes no sense.
I don't know, man. I think it's weak. Man up. You want to fight? Let's do it. Don't use these baby tactics. Come on now. Man up.
Look, I know I've been saying it. I say it a lot on the phone when we were talking that we are under an invasion. Who knows who has come through our borders, who has been flown over here? That's a really weird one. They didn't even just come through the border. Our government flew them here.
Yes.
We had that. And then you look around, we're out there 10, 12, 14 hours a day driving on the highways. They're driving semi-trucks. They're probably in a lot other key parts of our infrastructure that you don't know, and who knows what they're going to attack next. I mean, because I say this is an attack. I don't care about people saying it's an accident and all this and all these things happen. Too many things have happened too quick. That is not an accident. That is not a coincidence.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yep. I mean, it is crazy. I mean, it truly is. I mean, we have been, think about this, 8 to 10 million people. That's more people than a lot of our states have in population.
Last I looked, it was over 11 million. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, they keep coming. They're like
I know that's what I'm saying. It was 10, and then it just keeps on going up.
I mean, that's more than, I mean, Montana, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada. I mean, state after state after state's populations is less than the amount of immigrants that's come across this border. They have no allegiance to America. You know, they're not vaccinated for any diseases.
Nope.
They're bringing tuberculosis, measles, mumps. It's on the news that these, just straight danger. They're raping women, murdering people, kidnapping kids, sexually assaulting children. I mean, these are not
story after story after story of all that right there, dude. And that I get you, bro.
And we're not saying they all do.
No,
there's far too many that do, and therefore it's too much of a danger.
What you don't understand is where they come from. That's a normal way of life. That's not like America. I mean, it is crime is a normal way of life in a third world country.
In certain places,
and
like Mexico City is pretty normal.
And a lot of those third world countries, if your neighbor wants what you have, they go over there, they kill you, and they take what you have.
Yeah.
It depends on the areas. Like there's areas
does depend. You're not wrong. I'm not saying
areas that are not.
Look, there are really good people all over
everywhere.
The world. We all know this. Really good people, but there are opportunists everywhere. If America wasn't so like we had laws and people had Christian morals, there'd be a lot more crime here. But we're not a third world country. We have cameras everywhere. People know that you can't just openly break the law anymore around here. But over there, opportunists.
And we just usually had just a general sense of a principle of what to do and what not to do. And we've just kind of fallen apart from that. I don't know
Christian morals.
I don't know how we get back to that. I mean, there has been a massive resurgence to the church, so maybe that's going to do something. But I think that is a major problem in our society is our culture. It's just not good.
I agree with you. And what you just said there with the more people going to church and everything, I think that's because people are looking around at what's going on and they're like, this is so crazy. This has got to be the end. You know what I mean? This is the end of days, right? Is that what I'm seeing right now? Because look, in the Bible, in the end of times, you cannot tell the difference between a man and a woman. Like all the stuff that's really going on right now. If you was to read Revelations, you'd be like, we were so close. Like it's here. It's right around the corner.
Even if it's not the end, you're still looking at things and going, my God, that's unholy, man.
Now, something's kind of weird. Jesus. All right. Now, I want you to read Jesus. I just looked this up.
Help me, baby, Jesus.
So this is kind of scary. I looked up how many murders in Panama each year, which we all know is the country that, connects South America with North America or Central America.
Yeah.
Murder homicide rate for 2019 was 11.34, a 17.8% increase from 2018. Murder homicide rates for 2020 was 11.64, a 2.67 increase from 2019. All right, Panama murder homicide for 2021 was 12.73, a 9.35 increase from 2020. Now, this is where it gets a little scary. Panama murder homicide rate for 2022 was 0.00%, a 100% decline from 2021.
Oh no!
So did they send all the murderers here?
Hold on.
Oh no!
Look, that is impossible.
Oh no!
You don't go from that. You don't go from that kind of a murder rate to absolutely zero. That there is no way those are right. Those numbers were skewed.
I am not making it up.
No, I believe you. I'm just saying those numbers are skewed, dude.
There's no way. Nobody left there.
Batten down the hatches, everybody. They're here.
They're here. It's an invasion, bro. We've been invaded.
Oh no!
And our government allowed it.
That's some pretty scary things. You know what I mean?
It is.
What is the homicide rate in New York City? Has that gone up?
Yes, it actually has in the last couple of years. I'm pretty sure. But that's nuts, dude. It went from all the way up here to just nothing, flatten out, nothing. No murders in Panama at all.
At all.
Bull crap, dude. There's no way. How you doing, Scott?
I'm terrible. What's up?
We still got your work shirt on, I see.
Aw.
Yeah.
We were spending more time in brothels than you were on the show. We told your secret.
He has a good time. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear that, Scott?
He likes the tassels.
Panama's crime rate dropped. Their murder rate, homicide, 100% decrease to 0.00 in 2022.
How is that? That's not even statistically possible.
They all come here.
Yeah, they sent them all here. But even if they look, that's the thing, though. That's how you know those numbers are skewed. There's something up with that because not every one of them is going to leave. They're going to stay there and have a heyday. I'm the only one left. You know,
Right.
Smacking people with whatever. There's no way, dude.
I just want to say that up until 2020, we were down in like 300 murders a year. About. Well, I don't know. There was quite a few murders back in 2000 and. Oh, never mind. There's a lot more murders back in the day. Holy crap! Why was it 1991? 2,154.
What I tell you? What was I telling you just a second ago? What I was saying was, back then, not everybody had a camera pointed everywhere. Not so much security. You know, I mean, we have progressed in our technology and stopping crimes like that. You know what I mean? So it's a deterrent. If in all actuality, everybody having a camera on their phone, walking around all day long, every one of them has a camera on them, and it deters a lot of crime. I think anyway. I think that has a big something to do with it.
What deters crime is everybody having a gun. An armed society is a polite society. That's been proven in states that give constitutional carry.
Yeah.
It is.
It's also saying that. Hold on, here it says the U.S. murder homicide rate for 2022 was 0% as well.
Something's wrong.
In 2022, so that's it's obvious that this place just does not have any of the information from 2022 yet.
Okay, well, they're still all here.
They are still here, but that is what we call bad information, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for giving it.
Yeah.
It was accurate information. It was right there on the screen.
2022.
Then it's not accurate.
Yeah, it went completely inaccurate.
You heard what I said. All right, let's move on.
That's why we fact check.
Let's move on to a bombshell story.
Oh, I like bombshells.
Michael Cohen's attorney, Robert Costello, testifies that Cohen didn't believe Stormy Daniels' story, only paid her to save Trump. Well, that sounds pretty incriminating towards Trump. No, it's not. Let me bring up the story. Okay. I believe there's a video that we could actually just watch and let him say it for himself. All right.
Hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
All
right. We got
only 4 missed meals away from chaos.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, just 4 meals away from chaos.
We got 2 ads.
Drink cold water.
We're gonna
Gotta
put
love
this
the
off.
ads,
So this
man. Everything has ads anymore. I'm sick and tired of it. Isn't everybody else? I'm
Yeah.
I can't wait till we can put ads on our shows. What are you talking about? I'm trying to get paid.
All right, here we go. Yeah.
on my
Walmart.com. Coca-Cola.
Walmart.com.
Taco Bell. Liv Moss.
Of the
Do.
That he thought the story would be embarrassing for Trump and especially for Melania, so he decided he would take care of it himself.
Absolutely. And that is contrary to what this guy testified to in court in New York yesterday.
Well, and what's not being talked about is your next paragraph, like the reason and his motivation for that. So if you could just kind of walk through that for the committee.
Yeah, obviously, when we started to talk about the NDAs, and this is the very first meeting at the Regency Hotel, when, by the way, Rudy Giuliani was not involved in representing Donald Trump at that time. Cohen testified that it was a conspiracy between Giuliani and Costello as of this date. Totally false. In any event, he also said that he didn't discuss the Stormy Daniels matter with us, and he certainly did. I specifically asked him because he kept on going back saying, I can't believe they're trying to put me in jail for these NDAs. So I said, Michael, tell me about the NDA. Tell me about Stormy Daniels. What did you do? He said, I got a call from a lawyer representing Stormy Daniels who represented that she was going to testify that Donald Trump had sex with Stormy Daniels. Michael Cohen said, I didn't believe the allegation, but I knew that such an allegation would be terribly embarrassing. He said it would be embarrassing. He focused on Melania Trump. He said, I didn't want to embarrass Melania Trump. He said, that's why I decided to take care of this on my own. Right. I went back to that several times. You did this on your own? On my own. Did Donald Trump have anything to do with it? No. Did you get the money from Donald Trump? No. From any of his organizations? No. From anybody connected to Donald Trump? No. Where did you get the money? I took out a HELOC loan against my property. I said, why would you do that? He said, I didn't want anybody to know where I got this money. I didn't want Melania to know. I didn't want my own wife to know because she's in charge, he said, of the Cohen family finances. He said, if she saw money coming out of my account, she'd ask me 100 questions and I didn't want to answer any of them. It was clear after talking to him for several days after that, whenever we talked on the phone or in my office, that he kept on bringing up the subject that he felt he was betrayed by.
Now, if you continue into that, he says, so that's not in the courtroom. He is testifying in I believe at Congress. So he also says, and I'll bring this story back up so you guys can read it. I just wanted to get rid of all the ads that were coming up after that. So if we go down to what he says, so you've heard all that, and that HELOC and somewhere in there that he says Robert Costello told you, I read Michael Cohen's testimony from yesterday's trial. Do you excuse me? On the way down on the train, and virtually every statement he made about me is another lie. So Michael Cohen has perjured himself again. And if you remember who Stormy Daniels' lawyer was, Michael Anavani, you know what I mean? Who is in prison for trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Coerce.
Extortion.
Yeah,
extortion.
Was it Coke? I believe Coca-Cola.
I can't remember who. Nike. Yeah. It was Nike.
Nike for millions of dollars. So he was trying to extort Trump for millions of dollars, is in my opinion.
And then they were going to try to get him to run for president.
Yep.
Remember the Democrats were trying. Yeah. They were saying he was the prime candidate in 2020 to run against Trump, and or 2019 to run against Trump.
Yep.
And no, he ended up going to prison for extortion, along with several other things. I think I can't remember the exact stuff he went to prison for, but did a lot of dirty stuff. So
why don't they call this guy to the stand as a defense witness? This is the type of stuff that you're supposed to do in court. I mean, is that hopefully that's coming at some point. I mean, if you have people that can derail Michael Cohen's entire testimony, you're going to throw this case entirely into the trash bin. So why aren't you doing that yet? I
would probably say if he was his lawyer at the time, it's probably have to do something with lawyer client or yeah, you know what I mean, that
Cohen's doing it.
You're not wrong. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe they will.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would like to think that they would if that's damning evidence. You know what I mean? That your own lawyer is saying you lied, bro. Like,
besides, I did also hear, because I was listening to the testimony.
Counsel-client privilege. That's what I was looking for.
I was listening to the trial, and it did say in there that Michael Cohen said that he wanted Donald Trump to go to prison. He wanted him to. Thought he should face justice for his crimes. And
yes, because he wants
not for the what do you call them? The prosecution. It's not good for the prosecution at all.
No, it's not good for them at all, because your client is just looking for vengeance. Yeah. He went to prison, so he wants Trump to go to prison. So you can't believe a thing that comes out that dude's mouth.
Nope.
Motive.
Scott, do you have anything to say?
No.
I think he's tired.
He's tired.
He had a rough day today.
Excuse Scott. He had a long day, and that looks like he's about half asleep.
So this whole story's falling apart. It's going down the wayside. It's lawfare at its best, election interference, down with the cabal, up with the American people. Hoorah.
It's like every other trial he's already faced, that it just falls apart.
Now,
I, as a judge, dude, here's what I don't get. You know what I mean? I get the prosecutors. You know what I mean? They're not even doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to convict people who commit crimes. Nowadays they just look for a win record. So, I mean, then again, they're ruining their records. But the judges, to bring these cases into their courtrooms, that's what doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
A chance to be a person to convict the first ever ex-president.
Yeah.
With nothing though.
But it doesn't matter, because it's still that chance. You're still that first one. You know?
If they had a real case, that'd be one thing. But they're chasing hopes and dreams. And I mean,
yes, if I was a judge,
honestly, I'm not just tired from today. I'm tired of hearing about this same old crap.
Have you
over and over and over?
As to slow this
cycle, brother.
As to slow this show down, have you seen a new picture of King Charles?
No, I've seen him come out of the hospital though on the news the other day.
All right, it's pretty dark and twisted. That's the new portrait of King Charles, right there. But
the devil.
Well, there's more. This now you understand when I bring it up. Somebody decided to put two of them together side by side, and Alex Jones has already hit on this. If you flip it over, there's all kinds of crazy faces in there. But if you put them side by side, you get this. Does anybody see the face?
Yes,
right in the center of it.
Center, yeah.
And you see the horn. You see the horns coming up on each side.
Yep, on each side
over his head.
Yep.
I'll just say this, man.
That is crazy looking.
Is it not?
Is absolutely crazy, but I need to get me a tinfoil helmet for whenever you start talking, because
you can't see that with your own eyes.
No, I can see it. Oh, I'm just joking with you, man.
What do your eyes say?
I'm serious. I'm gonna have one for Friday. I'm telling you.
I say we need tinfoil helmets.
Look, there's more demon.
I'm gonna need a helmet.
There's another demon face up there in the corner, right here.
Yeah, right in the center.
Yep.
If you look in the mouth, look in the center of the mouth of the one in the middle. It looks like there's a face right in the middle of the inside the mouth.
Right here. There's another face, 2 eyes, nose. I mean, it's clear as day. What do your eyes say? We haven't stopped, but what do your eyes say?
A little creepy, I would say.
And what did they say? Symbolism will be their downfall.
Right. And they don't stop with it. They just continue doing it.
Yep. I just thought that was a way to take the show out a little lighthearted.
It's like we were going.
Well, I don't know if that's lighthearted, but we'll take it. So take us out, sir.
It's like we were going in one direction in a speeding car, and then all of a sudden, Greg just went.
Yeah,
and grabbed the steering wheel and yanked it.
Yeah,
we went that way real fast.
Adam is watching. He needs to see it. He needs good quality entertainment, and I'm the man to deliver it to him. All right, guys.
He said, "Yay!"
Yeah, I know. Yay. All right, guys.
All right, y'all have a good one.
That's our show. We're all going to go to sleep. Today sucked, except for Dufter. He goes west now. And anytime
I still had a long day. I just got home right before the show started.
We go.
I've had the best day I've had in like 2 weeks, so I'm happy.
Oh, I did not.
I'm gonna say God bless. Good night. Congrats. Tell Mason I said congrats on graduating.
We did congratulate him yesterday on the show too. So
yeah, right. It's done. We're done. Everything's done. Then you can pack up, get out.
Like, subscribe, share.
Pack him a bag, help him to the door. That's right.
I got 2 U-Hauls coming tomorrow. Like, subscribe, share. It's the best show. You can ask anybody.
That's right. Right here. I got you. Right
help
there.
us get out. Help us get the word out. Ring that bell. Yeah, so when we put new stuff out, because it's not like we put stuff out every day at 7 o'clock. That's not how it happens.
At all.
It comes out every day at 7 o'clock, but don't
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. All right, who's got the music? Because I'm rolling that outro.
All right.
Outro go.
All right. Have a good one, y'all.
See y'all tomorrow.